I'm so used to people telling me that I'm basically like sex playing rappers in their faces and that they won't, you know, fucking go for it or whatever. And just to have Bricc kind of like switching up the dynamic is much appreciated.
Someone's got to do it.
I got you, bro.
It's a team effort over here. We really do.
I've been your fucking slave and puppet the whole time.
No.
Of course, I got you.
That's a that's a narrative, right?
I know.
I don't really get that.
I don't get it either.
Anyone who says that someone's a slave for having a job is someone who probably is. To me, that's disrespectful to the legacy of slavery in this country.
It's disrespectful on multiple levels, and it's also saying that
you're a fucking weirdo. Like,
yeah, straight up.
No, I wasn't gonna say shit like that. I mean, I don't give a fuck about those narratives. That's saying like, oh damn, I wish that I could have been up there. Like you guys, I went from coming up here not knowing what's going on to you can't say shit without Bricc Baby. Hey.
Most viral dude on the internet.
For real. For the LA street rap, no jumper, disconnected universe, whatever. I mean, really, like, who's more talked about?
I didn't want to pull my own coattails, so I tried to, like, you know what I mean? But, like, come on, bro. Like, y'all killed to be in my shoes, bro.
And I also, when I look at it, you know, there was a time period when a bunch of people left no jumper, and the narrative was, like, being painted that nobody was ever going to be, like, that no jumper was done.
Was done.
And that nobody was ever going to, like, prosper off this platform ever again. And to me, like, you're a fucking clear-cut example of, like, we brought you on, and nobody ever will give us credit for this, but you're now like one of the most talked about. Lush, I'm not trying to compare you guys or anything like that, but like he's like one of the most talked about people in the history of this fucking podcast.
And for where I was at before, I'm in a significantly better place in all aspects of life.
Yes.
And what I want to thank you, my boy.
Exactly.
And what I want to bring up is how ravenous the piranhas were, how excited they were at the prospect of Bricc Baby and Lush might get fired.
Oh my God.
They were so excited.
Let's just play this clip for the people
Adam fired me the other day. It was the worst.
Yo, this was one of the funniest things ever. So, oh my God, it's gonna take me forever to find this. We got to go to the reels.
I don't think they realize that we actually fuck with each other and we're homies and we talk all day long.
Yeah, Bricc has actually had to get used to like participating in a group chat for the first time in his life as a result of this podcast.
This your first one?
What?
Well, he was so like
we group chat about? I got the family group chat that I don't know.
He was so not communicative for the longest period of time in the beginning of the fucking group chat, and it's like I've seen him get better and better. But okay, this video, this reel that really kind of set the internet on fire this weekend was the product of me in Joshua Tree, posted up with 10 to 12 Armenian people, the vast majority of which were women. So, you know, I'm feeling a little bit like the odd man out. You know, it's not like there's a lot of conversations in which I literally don't speak the language. There's a lot of other conversations that are about people I don't know. You know, I'm spending a fair amount of time trying to like sneakily look at Twitter. My girl won't get mad at me for not being, you know, present in the environment or whatever. And it kind of pops into my head. You know, I'm trying to think of funny things I can do on the internet. It kind of pops into my head like, oh,
my little bro's going viral right now.
Bricc Baby going viral. A lot of people suggesting that there might be something wrong with us. So this is what I thought up. Let's play this.
This is for Gucci Mane, one of my all-time favorite rappers. I just wanted to sincerely apologize to you for Bricc Baby's remarks, the bussy thing and whatnot. I feel like this is partially my fault because by bringing him onto the podcast, I feel like I kind of opened the door for this sort of white boy humor to be leaving his mouth. And I just don't want to be part of the problem. So as a result, I will be forcing Bricc Baby to take a leave of absence. I'm going to be sending him to a rehab facility in which they'll be doing some sort of electroshock, anti-gay therapy on him. I just don't want to risk another episode that offends Big Goo-Wop. So yeah, that's going to be happening.
We sent Bricc to the same place as the movie, but I'm a cheerleader.
I gave you that name too, Wop, for you to.
You like that?
For you to use it against me and fire me out. Fucking.
That's crazy.
The best thing about it is honestly just the fact that multiple different people were tapping in with me in my DMs and responding as if this was real. And so clearly they like X'd out of the video before they ended it or like just didn't really consume like the entirety of it. And then today when I posted the screenshot of who was on this podcast, a couple of those different people, I'm not going to even name it, but you know who I'm talking about, tapped in like, bro, for real? You're like really letting him back on the channel? And I'm just like, damn, like you dumb fucks. And that's not even to say anything of all the people who made YouTube videos basically just like trying to use, like if we search,
Finally
they were happy.
if we search Adam22 fires Bricc Baby on YouTube right now, you're going to be able to find 20. Like 50 fucking content creators just trying to make some content out of that. You motherfuckers are sad. Get lives.
Is anyone like, is the joke lost on everyone that because the namesake of this podcast is from a Gucci Mane lyric, that's kind of what I took it as, like Bricc was besmirching the legacy of the podcast by going goo up. Like,
and well, we kind of know that we know Gucci didn't appreciate you saying he had good pussy. I wonder if he caught wind of that video and if he thought that that was in any way funny. I don't know like how much of a sense of humor he has. I guess we'll probably never know.
No, he's funny. He's probably gonna respond saying "fuck me" in the song or some shit. Right?
I was thinking that,
like these podcasts, he's gonna say podcast gangsters. Yeah. He definitely gonna say something
because he had a bar for Wack when Wack was saying something about him. He said something like, "Yo, Wack, you ain't 100" or whatever. People usually do like the same combination of things for Wack.
Yeah. It's the same one.
Doesn't take a very original mind to think of some shit like that.
I mean, tap in, man. I mean, you did tap in, but tap in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't tripping. I ain't talking to you in a minute. I was really joking. He know how funny I am, too. So I know he like this bitch ass nigga. He ain't over there trying to kill me or nothing.